Three, two, one, let's go. Tenor ballet with the music. New day. What are you all watching? I watched a couple of movie reactions. Because I wanted to know what a couple of other people thought about a movie. So I watched their reactions to see what they said about the movie. And then I saw one a movie that I like that was available. It's available for streaming, so I watched it. I watched it, then it watched me, and then I watched it, and then it watched me again, and then I watched it, then I finished watching it. And, the other day I watched a movie review of Annabelle Creations, and no. Wait, hold on. I'm getting it. Hey man, I got it mixed up. Hold on, let me think. Uh, because I did watch a reaction of Annabelle Creations, but the scene I'm thinking about is not in that movie. Hold on, I'm trying to think. Okay, no. Yeah, no, it's not in that movie. It's in the other movie, Annabelle. I think the movie is just called Annabelle. I'm not just. I think it's just called Annabelle. Okay. So um that movie. Um in that movie there's a scene where the father kisses the mother's belly and says something like oh man, it says something like and it or something. He says it. He doesn't say her. He doesn't say he. He says it, referring to referring to the baby in the belly. So I was like, oh, that it, that it right now. It has made an appearance in Annabelle. So yeah, that was just some movie theories that I was attempting to cross over from movie to movie. Um, Also, okay, now that was in that movie. In the Annabelle creation, the father, he looks similar to Kane Hodder. So I kept thinking that Kane Hodder would have been great playing that part as the father because they look similar. Hair color, beard, mustache. Um, and Kane Hodder has played a similar character to that character. And I was thinking like having Kane Hodder playing that role may have made the movie even scarier. Just off the fact that it's Kane. Um, yeah, and he has played a similar scenario in the movie what is that movie? That is it's about cutlery. It's about cutlery. Knife Knife Corp. I think it's called Knife Corp. It's about cutlery. Well, no, it's not about cutlery, but um, some young adults are going door to door, selling cutlery, selling a cutlery set, and I think it's called Knife Corp. He plays a similar character to that. And I just kept seeing him in there. I was like, oh, that was pretty cool. He reminds me of Kane Hodder. Look like Kane Hodder. It's not Kane Hodder. Okay. Yeah, so that was the other day. The other days ago. Today I watched a cool movie called um G.I. Joe Rise of the Cobra. And when Cobra was revealed, for some reason I thought Cobra was more deeper, more in depth, like more. I thought it was more to Cobra than what it's given. Like, I know, like, it was just, I don't know if you want to call him a soldier gone rogue. Is that what Cobra is? And, like, I'm like, what? That's Cobra? Oh, what? I didn't know. I didn't know. So I kept thinking Cobra was the man in the iron mask, but he's not. And then the descendant of the man in the iron mask, I don't know. I guess I thought he might have been, but then come to find out, Cobra is the soldier that done caused all this grief. And I'm like, I know she not blaming Tatum for all this Duke, but I'm like, he knew what he was getting into. So I know she not blaming Duke. But then Duke got the nerve to leave her, and they was engaged. So I'm like, that ain't even right, dude. Like, Duke just pieced her out. Like, what? Y'all was engaged, dude. Like, you just act like that didn't even happen after that. Oh my goodness. I could have played the music right then. The little cartoon music. Right there. Where he look and then drive off. Like, dang, dude. And then I'm noticing, because it's been a while since I watched Rise of the Cobra, G.I. Joe. I don't know what the other one subtitle is. G.I. Joe, the one with Rock in it. The Rock. Um, but Tatum is in that one too. So when I went back and seen this one, the first one, I'm like, that look like little Tatum. That look like that look like Tatum younger. So I looked to see who's all in it, and yep, that's him. I was like, oh, he's in both of them. Okay, so he the GI Joe. Um, he's in both movies, and then I'm looking to see who else is in the both of the movies, and the majority of the cast is in both of the movies. It looks like so. Yeah, that was something to see. And the first one gives more it gives more and more and more. It gives more of the story, and I was gonna watch the other one, like do like a back to back, because I do think like um uh the first one, how the first one ends is a bit how the next one continues. I didn't watch it back to back, but yeah, like I guess like it does give a little bit of insight of what happened, but it's already happened. So when you do see part two, because I kind of can remember more of part two because I have seen it not too recently, but I have seen it recently. Is like it kind of recaps what wasn't shown in part two with how part one ended. Yeah. So there's a bit of recap there. And then everybody's dispersed and then has to come back or whatever. And then The Rock is in the area. So he's in the movie. And yeah, I didn't watch that. Like maybe another day. Maybe I'll watch it back another day. But I was so hyped watching the first one because I hadn't watched the first one in a while. I like the first one. And Ripcord and seeing the story about is it Snake Eyes? Yeah, Snake Eyes. So in the first one you get to see the backstory of Snake Eyes. And what's the other one called? Uh, the one in white. Um, I don't know. I don't know what his name is. Cause I kind of was getting them. I was trying to see like, okay, so is the one in white? Has he always been the one in white? And Snake Eyes is the one in black. Like I didn't know if they were gonna switch it up. Was it switched up or not? But I guess it wasn't switched up. I guess Snake Eyes always been the one in black, and then the other one was the one in white. I don't even know the other one's name. I don't know his name right now. I don't think his name was said. Um, not as much. It wasn't said as much. But he did speak more in this one. It seemed like versus the second movie. It doesn't seem like he speaks that much in the second movie. Yeah, but we get to see Snake Eyes, and he been knew how to fight. He been knew how to fight. He bought it. He just was hungry. And the other one got jealous. He noticed like the sensei wouldn't clap, wouldn't praise him, and then the sensei praised the Snake Eyes, and he was like, "That's it. I've had it up to here." Captain's log. Crocheting a summer cardigan. That's what I'm crocheting. They had them toys in the first one. They could jump. The toys, they were supposed to be like they were described as like you could go faster, you could jump in those suits. And the second one, they didn't have any toys. And they got the boot. Um, yeah, the second one. The first one was a bit fun. You had the suits, and then you had the chase scene like in the Matrix, one of the Matrix movies. I don't know. I think it was the Matrix Part 3, the one where they had that chase scene on the motorcycles. It looks similar to that, but regular traffic the regular traffic just kept on pushing. Like the regular traffic just kept on flowing. Like it didn't even stop traffic. Like oh, I was looking. I'm like, they ain't even swerved. They were like another day. Oh, another day. They gotta get to where they going. They didn't stop to look, nothing. They just kept it pushing. Kept it rolling. Just I was like, what? They didn't swerve, they didn't stop, they just meow, kept going. Like nothing even happened. Now I kinda wanna see part two now because I know the Joes got thrown away, got tossed out, but I think it's because of the person mimicking um the leader with the nanobite look, the nanobite makeover. I think he the one gave the command to throw the Joes out. And then like something right away happens to Tatum. Like I don't even think Tatum in the whole movie. I think he at the beginning. I'm like, dang, they throw Tatum away like that in the second one. Like he was in the second one, but then he wasn't. I wanted to see what other people thought of this movie called As Above, So Below. I had seen it already. And I saw that somebody did a movie reaction about it. So I went to their YouTube channel and I typed in Under Paris and it didn't come up. And I'm like, why it didn't come up? So I I erased under and had the word Paris. And it still didn't come up. It still didn't show up. So I'm like, what? I, I, I don't know. So I'm like, well, all right then. So I went back because it just really just showed up like in like what do you call that? Re, re, recommendations. It showed up like that, and then so when I went back to 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 the recommendation page, it wasn't there. So I just knew that it was called like Under Paris or something like that. But once I saw it again and I saw it was as above, so below, I was like, oh yeah, that's why it wasn't showing up because I didn't type in the name correctly. I was like recalling, I was like, oh okay, yeah, Under Paris is the shark movie that I like. And I thought this movie was called something about something with Paris in it because it has the Eiffel Tower in it. So at least I think that's the Eiffel Tower. It could be something else, but yeah, I was looking for that movie. I was like, what? Where is that? Okay, so yeah, it showed up again, and I watched their reaction about it. Crocheting burr. Crocheting this row. And on part one, everybody, well, everybody, I think everybody makes it. Everybody makes it out. Like even the brother that was thought to be gone, long gone, even he makes it. So yeah, I like part one, and I like part one. I'm like, I ain't know what it was gonna go with Ripcord. Like, I didn't remember because it's been so long since I seen it. I didn't know exactly how the movie went. Like it's been so long since I watched it. So when it came up to Ripcord's part, I was like, I don't know how this gonna go. I don't know what's gonna go on. It was like, I was like, I did, and then I was like, after I after I finished shaking in my boots, after I finished shaking in my GI Joe boots, I was like, he better make it. He gonna make it. And I was like, he gonna make it. And then I was like, I didn't know exactly what he was gonna do because the things wasn't showing up, and I was like, what is he gonna do? Is he finna? What is he gonna do? Like, is he gonna bump into these things? What is he gonna do? So then they figured it out, and he started saying it with the words, and then it came to the second one, and he missed, and then he got up close to it, and then dude was like, "You too close," and he was like, "No, something, but," and then he did that, and then he went up. I was like, ah! I was like, I didn't know what's gonna happen. I was like, oh my goodness, and then he went up into the atmosphere. I was like, oh my goodness, like that part right there. Whew. Ay, 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 ay. Like, ah, like Ripcord, what are you doing? But he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. He said he was ready. He ready. Set my crochet down right there. Yes, yes. I was like, what? Cause then, yeah, I was like, okay, well, if the nanobots drop in the water, then what? Then what? Ugh, ugh, phew. So yeah, um, part one is up, all right, but it's an all right time. Like everybody make it like it's like a good. It follows the cartoon very well. I don't know about the what it called the comic book because I didn't read the comic books. I watched the cartoons, and it follows the cartoon. It follows the cartoons. Good. Like if I You think back to Duke. Duke did do that in the cartoon. Duke was like, I'm out of here. I don't remember no jumping suits in the cartoon though. I don't remember those suits. But um, I thought Duke's love interest was on the same team. But I don't know. I mean, I watched the cartoon. I didn't take notes. I just I just watched it. So, but yeah, I did think they was on the same team, but maybe he had more than one love interest. Maybe he had maybe he had both of them girls. I don't know. Um, in the cartoon. But I think if I okay, so I'm sitting here thinking back to the cartoon. Duke Duke was the leader. So it's kind of like this movie is kind of establishing the Joes. With the cartoon, they seem like they was already established, but I guess they had to have a period where they did establish them. Oh boy. Um, I'm probably gonna be reading The Alchemist a third time, and maybe even a fourth and fifth. I did reread The Alchemist again last night. I'll be rereading it again tonight. Um, so that's what's up with me and my reading. Um, this, yeah. Um, any books that I've mentioned can be purchased via the QR code on the screen where we raise funds to support local bookstores via our online purchases. Yeah, I'm gonna be reading that again. um, just FYI, Captain's vlog on what I'm reading. I do have my dedicated playlist on my pinned on one of my social medias. I am thinking about changing that up and unpinning that. Unless I can have two pins. If I can have two pins, I'll leave it pinned. If I can only have one pin, then I'm unpinning it and I'm pinning my bookshop. Ooh, ouch, 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 ouch. Ah, okay. Also, I do have a website that I was working on, and I think it's ready to publish. Giving you some history on my love for reading, a bit of bibliography there. So I'm really just sitting on that at the moment. Um, since since last year, I actually mentioned it last year. If I could have that pinned, that'd be cool. Or linked. So maybe I could put my link to my dedicated songs to my TBR on the web page, maybe, and then pin the web page. Perhaps could go like that. I didn't even know who Channing Tatum. I don't know if that's how you say his name. I didn't even know he was in this movie till I didn't even know who he was till I saw Blink Twice. Like, because I've seen Blink twice, I've heard his name, and now I go back and watch the G.I. Joe movie. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's him right there. But before, I just was watching G.I. Joe. I just was watching the movie. I didn't watch it for because he was in it. Um, but yeah, I see him now. After seeing the other movie, I'm like, mm, hmm. No, it's one scene in GI Joe that sounds a bit like a scene in Blink Twice. Um, yeah, I was like, oh, okay, that's him. That's him. That's him. That's a younger him. But that's him. That's a younger him, but that's him. He played Duke. Boy, Duke proposed. Duke proposed and then rolled out like a transformer. He rolled out. Like, dude, you not a transformer. You a Joe. He rolled out. He was like, all he needed was the sound effects. He was gone. Whew. But what I think Joe, GI Joe, I think they do have like a. Do they have a saying? Cause I kind of was getting them mixed up with Transformers a little bit with the saying. Cause I thought GI Joe had like a saying called like what uh Joe's rollout or something like that. I don't know. But I was like, no, that's Transformers. Transformers say rollout. But then I thought the Joes said something like that too. I'm like, I think the Joes say something like that. Like they say roll out too, I think. or let's roll or something like that. Yeah. I was like, dude, you ain't even go to the funeral. You ain't even. I mean, I guess you was there. Yeah, I guess you went to the funeral, child. Then come to find out, the brother up here playing hide and seek. I'm like, oh my goodness. He was like, you. And then I was like, oh my goodness. And then he was like, you caused all the grief. I was like, he caused all that grief. Like, goodness. Like, you really did that to your sister. Like, for real. Yeah, I don't know what dude thought trying to run into the house when he knew it was time's up. I'm like, you ain't thinking, is you? Like, you supposed to be running away from the area, not towards the place. I'm like, what? They was like, dude. And then I was like, yeah, dude, you going the wrong way, ain't you? Like, how he thought he was just gonna run up in there? Like, oh my goodness. And then the way they would like buy the car, and then they would take the little pew pews, and they would go pew pew, and then they would swing the pew pews back over and down and squat. Oh my goodness, that looks so like, oh my goodness, that looks so like you you putting it right at the dude's head. What? I'm like, y'all on the same team, right? Like, do y'all see the danger in how y'all holding these things next to each other, swinging them over each other head, down and around? I'm like, okay, maybe y'all got y'all finger off the button when y'all swinging them and pointing them down and squatting next to each other. Ouch! If you're looking for some laughs, something funny to watch, Tommy Davidson has some stand ups available for streaming that I watched. I watched two of them. I shared one of them on my social medias. Um, Also, Tony Baker has a stand up available for streaming that I watched the other day. All of these I watched the other day. I didn't watch that today. I watched them the other day. Um, if you got any ideas or know what to watch or some suggestions, put them in the comments. Of things to watch. Alrighty then, toodaloo, TTFN.